A, opening items. Number 1, call to order.
Trustees present tonight are Trustee Alvarado, Trustee Calderon, Trustee Pacheco, Trustee Contreras, and Trustee Magallanes. You have a full quorum.
Thank you, Janet. Number 2, Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Guerrero, can you guide us with that? Thank you for that. B, public comments. Mrs. Harvey Diana.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon, Board of Trustees and Administration. I'm here on item number B, which goes into public, no, not public, closed session. And I'm not going to say anything that is not divulgeable. But I titled my topic, The Wellness of let's just say it, Calexico Unified. This is my alma mater. I graduated in '65. Right, Lewis? Is that right? Yes, Lewis was with me. And I'm very concerned about the wellness of the district. And I would like to speak to the board, if possible, during the closed session. And I don't know if I can or not, but I am here and I will be here for the duration, or as long as the duration lasts. And that's all I have to say right now. I am so super excited to see a baseball team so well supplied with lots of baseball players. And I already know about you. I know you have to have good GPAs. So I'm excited about that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Harvey. Sal Carrillo.
Yes, my name is Sal Carrillo. I'm here to try to get some answers for these kids on the baseball team to find out when you guys are going to come up with an answer. It's been like a month and 3 weeks. And if I guess all you guys are here, I would take it for the kids' sake. And we feel, well, I'm not talking for them. They can speak for themselves. It feels like we're not getting anywhere. I know you guys are investigating Coach Guzman. You know what I mean? And I guess it was two disgruntled kids that are on the team, and I don't think it should take that long. When I've already had 2 meetings, I've already had a meeting at the school myself, and we're still not getting anywhere. You know, I mean, these guys got one of the biggest games of their careers coming up on Tuesday, if any of you guys have noticed that. And I don't think they would be here if they didn't want their coach. You know, I mean, if you guys would take time out and maybe go out to a baseball game or go out to a practice and spend a little time out there, and you can see how things are run out there. Look at the other team, look at this team, look how they run. Look how the operation is run. If none of these kids would have not want to been on his team, they would have already quit. I don't know how long this investigation, you know, I mean, I know you guys they have a union. I know I don't know if there's a timetable, but I don't know how. It's either you guys are not going to have him anymore or you're going to have him. I wish you guys would give these guys some answers so they won't keep looking over their shoulder till Tuesday. I mean, it's took a long time. And to be honest with you, all the hearsay here and that, Calexico is known for it. Everybody knows what's going on. You guys know what's going on. It ain't a secret. I don't know what's taking so long. The only kids that are suffering are all these kids right here. Baseball team, all raise your hands. Which one's on the baseball team here? Raise your hands. That's probably pretty much the whole team. If they didn't want their coach back and he was supposedly saying racist comments or he was even prejudiced, I would be the one to know, me and my wife. My wife is African American. My son's the only African American on the team. Not once have you brought him in to ask him what the problem is. I've had 3 kids go through Mr. Guzman. 10 years with Mr. Guzman as coach. You guys rehired him. You guys had a chance not to rehire him after he chose not to reapply. He reapplied a couple years later. There was like 8 to 10 applicants. You guys gave him back the job again. If he was a bad guy and you guys didn't want them, why would you guys give him another chance? Why? I don't understand that. If these accusations were that serious, my son's there. You got Mr. Henry Beltran's been with the team for 25 years. I don't think he would have put up with it. You have Steve Torres. He has 3 kids that have played 10 years also. I don't think he would allow it if he even has a kid on the team. One of your own administrators has been coaching for the last 3 years, Mr. Jesse Flores. He had a kid on the team. If all this prejudice was true, wouldn't he say something? He's from Calexico just like I am. Would nobody not come and tell you guys anything, especially myself or my wife? If there was actually a complaint, if it was actually true? I think I would find out before my wife would probably find out. My son's African American. Not one of you guys have pulled him into the district with Mr. Roman back here. Not one of you. Not one of them.
Thank you, Mr. Carrillo.
Thank you.
Robinson Marta Carrillo.
Well, you guys all know that's my husband. I don't like to publicly speak, but in this sense, I feel that it's necessary. I had wrote down my thoughts and some things that I needed to convey. First of all, my name is Martha Robinson Carrillo. I am the parent of Calexico High School Junior Derek Trey Carrillo. I am here today in full support of Mr. Ricky Guzman, who has been a significant figure in the lives of my 3 sons, all who have been a part of the Calexico baseball team he has coached. My current involvement extends to my son, Isaiah Carrillo, who's there in the back, that also played for Mr. Ricky Guzman, who is also a coach under which Mr. Guzman leads the team. Addressing the racial allegations that have surfaced, I find it essential to speak from personal and informed perspective, particularly as allegations have mentioned my son, Derek Carrillo. I myself is an African American and was raised by a strong African American mother who herself faced severe racism. I grew up with a profound understanding of importance of standing against racism in any form, especially derogatory language such as the N-word. It is a standard I uphold in my family life, teaching my sons never to use or accept such language. If there had been an incident where Coach Guzman or anyone else had used this term or any other derogatory language towards my sons, I assure you that I would have taken immediate, decisive action, including lodging a formal complaint with the school administration. I would like to emphasize additional aspects of Ricky Guzman's character and coaching philosophy. Mr. Guzman, indeed, he's strict. He maintains high standard of discipline. He holds everyone accountable, and these boys can attest to that. These traits are sometimes perceived as harsh, but they stem from deep-seated commitment to well-being and the future of his players. Mr. Guzman's strictness is a reflection of the care and concern. He is first and foremost deeply invested in the academic performance of the students, emphasizing the importance of good grades and graduation. His commitment extends beyond the baseball field. He is genuinely concerned with the educational achievements and the overall future of the players and coaches. This approach is vital in sports and education, as it teaches young individuals the value of hard work, persistence, and the pursuit of excellence in all areas of life. Mr. Guzman's dedication to these principles has made a significant impact on my son and many others, guiding them towards not only being better athletes, but better students and individuals. I thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Ms. Carrillo. Robert Aguilera.
Hi, my name is Robert, and I'm here in full support of Ricky also. I also wrote notes like, I don't want to forget anything. But, as you guys probably know what's going on at school, some kids were getting interviewed, getting called in. Some kids are getting interviewed. Why aren't all the kids getting interviewed? It's a team. If one knows something, the other ones are gonna know. Why just certain people? Just want to hear what you guys want to hear. All these things I'm gonna say, all these kids hear it at school. They know it. You got 2 kids that are complaining that they're not on the team. First, to make the team, like Ms. Harvey said, you have to have a 2.0. And Ricky, you're not supposed to have an F. If you have an F, you can't play. So this guy, one of the kids, complaining that he's not on the team, he had an F during tryouts. So reason why he's not here. We have probably our MVP, our most valuable player right here. He made the roster, but currently has an F because of some work, which he already fixed. But did you play, Soncho, jugaste la semana pasada? Because Ricky's rules. And he's our best player. We probably lost that Holville game because he didn't play. But why? Because he didn't have his grades, and he knows his responsibilities. Also, going back to that other student complaining, he has, I believe, a stepmom, which is recruiting kids to talk against Ricky. And I didn't see no actions towards that person. I know that person because I went to school with that person, that teacher. And he should know, you guys should know who I'm talking about. So there was no action to that. Recruiting kids to say what she wants them to say, to put Ricky in a bad spot, it's not right. The first allegation they accused Ricky of, we have screenshots of the team that accused him, and we know their lies. And there is a group. The team has what is it called? A group chat. So they were talking there, and these kids know those girls. We got screenshots. If you guys want them, you guys can subpoena me. I'll give them to you. If this goes legal or whatever, I'm going to support Ricky 100% because we have those screenshots, and I'm pretty sure you guys have them too. Recently, my son was called in because they call him Twinkie. If you guys know how baseball works in Mexico, everybody gets nicknames. Most of these guys get their names from Mexico. They come play here, they bring their nicknames with them. So another thing that's very important, I know my time won't run out, but we want to hold Ricky accountable for whatever is saying, but what about the school district? The field isn't, you guys know it's in very poor condition. It was, because Ricky, myself, all these kids and some parents volunteered to fix that school, and it's not even our responsibility, but we want a safe field for our kids. As you can see, I bet you guys haven't seen that field that green in the longest time. And it's for them, for their safety, which is priority. Priority to me. I don't want to get my son hurt. I don't want none of these kids get hurt. And, the guys promised our scoreboard. Where's the school district? But you guys want to hold somebody accountable or, accuse somebody with false allegations, 2 people accusing them for racial stuff, which is false. A team that is accusing them with false. We have the evidence. We have the screenshots of them getting together. And what are you going to say? What are you going to say? What are you going to say?
Thank you, Mr. Aguilera. Edith Navarro.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Edith Navarro. I'm a baseball parent, and sorry, I'm nervous. I think you can hear it in our voices, our passion. This goes beyond baseball for us. This is really about not just the integrity of Mr. Guzman, but all of us here. If I may remind you guys, we were all here last year in front of you guys, and you supported us, and the accolades that you guys gave us and the boys for winning the CIF championship. Yes, they were the ones on the field, but they were coached by Ricky Guzman, and I just wanted to emphasize that. We just had our ring ceremony not too long ago, about 4 months ago, where Coach Beltran and Coach Torres brought up important information or history that they've had with the coach, and in the presence of Principal Moreno, where he also spoke about Mr. Guzman, and I think the reason or how it was a story of why he hired him. For me, it's definitely not about baseball. My kids have played for Ricky over 10 years ago, and I have my nephew now is playing with him, and he has been it makes me emotional because he has been a huge role model and a huge part in their lives, things that we as parents can't or we need help. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed to say that, as a parent, yeah, maybe I have needed help, and he has been a huge instrumental part in my kid's life, and I don't think any of the kids would not be here if that weren't true, or the parents. Thank you.
Derek Carrillo.
First off, I've been playing with Coach Ricky on varsity for 3 years, and before that, I used to play on his travel ball team, and I know how Coach Ricky is as a coach and as a person. Coach Ricky's not only taught me the game of baseball, but he's also taught me the game of life. He's taught me how to be a good person on and off the field. He's taught me almost everything I know about baseball to this point. And even though he is strict, but he's only doing that because he loves us and he wants us to succeed in life after school. He wants us to go to college. He wants us to get good jobs. And he has been very strict on us, but it's all for good reason. Even me, going back a few weeks ago, I forgot my pants and I was late to practice, so I didn't play. So the rules are fair to everyone, and I feel like it's unfair how he's been out for so long, and we need him back as a coach, and that's why we're all here to support our coach. And we're here to support Coach Ricky because we want him back for Petco. Because I'm really excited to play at Petco, and I don't think us playing at Petco would be the same without Coach Ricky there.
Sean Torres.
Hi, my name is Sean Torres. I'm in full support of Ricky. I've been coached by Ricky since I was like 8 years old. He's been a big part of my life, and he's only helped me. And I get very emotional because he's been nothing but good to me, and he taught me not only baseball but life. He taught my brothers, and they know that it gets hard when you graduate. It's real. Everything becomes real. And my brothers have taught me, because they've been taught by Ricky, that you got to keep going. It's going to be hard no matter what, and you got to listen, and you got to be disciplined. And he holds a high standard. It's everything. I had a D my freshman year. I was struggling, and I didn't play. And all I did was stay in the library, do my work, and got it up. And it's only helped me for my future. He's only cares about our future and for what we can do outside of just the game. So it's been more than the game since I was like 8. Always. You can ask any kiddies coaches that they love Ricky because he's always been there for you and he'll always be there for you. I tore my ACL. I was gone for a year. It was one of the hardest years of my life, but Ricky only helped me and supported me and looked out for me. And all these rumors they're not true. And everyone in this team works hard. Everyone in this team works hard, and it's because he has a high standard. All these kids, we're all good kids. We all do what we need to do, and it's because of Ricky. You can ask future players, kids that have been kicked off or something because of the thing, and they come back because they realize that Ricky only meant well for them. It was only good for them. And so yeah, these rumors, these kids that are making these rumors, and yes, the teacher would ask for these numbers, kids and numbers, to get these kids to talk. And the district calls, or they call these players like Choncho, Randy. They don't even know the English that well, and they try to get them to talk with these questions, and it's not right. I haven't been interviewed the whole time, and it's just not right. It's not right what they're doing. And yeah, and the kids that are making those rumors, those kids at F. It's part of it. It's what it is. That's what it is. And those kids, if you go on the field or you watch the play, those were the kids that they weren't doing anything. We're all working hard. Everyone's working hard. They're not doing anything, complaining, and yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say.
Jonathan Mercado.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Mercado. I'm a high school senior at Calexico High School, and I've played with Ricky all 4 years. He's been a extremely big part of my life. He's always held me accountable for everything I've done. Whenever I was struggling with anything, baseball-wise or academically wise, he's always been there and he's always helped me. He's just been almost like a second parent to me. He's very strict, but I know he means well, and he's always been strict to help us all, achieve greater things and to be better men in life once we graduate and grow up. My dad's coached with him for many years. My brother played with him in his high school career, and they've had nothing better to say than him. Nothing better to say about him. My brother's in the Army right now, and he's just told me how much the way Ricky taught and the way Ricky's been with him, how it's helped him with everything he's done in life. It's made him a better man. And all of these people who are spreading rumors and just telling lies, like everyone else says, they're the ones that haven't put in the hard work and who've just never liked him. Another thing is that I think it's wrong about when they would come and interview all of those players, because they would interview them without their parents there. And I feel like a lot of the kids feel inclined to say certain things. And I just think that's wrong to not invite the parents whenever they're coming to talk about big issues like this. Not having Ricky on the field is affecting all of us tremendously. He's a big role model for us, and taking him away has just affected everything about the baseball program this year. We keep on working hard, and we miss him very much. I just hope we get answers soon. I hope that there's action being done to bring him back, because he's an amazing person and an amazing coach. And that's all I have to say.
Manuel Cano.
Hola, mi nombre es Manuel Cano. Soy actualmente un senior de Calexico High School. He jugado para el coach Ricky los últimos 3 años. Todos sabemos aquí el equipo completamente, los papás lo estricto que puede llegar a ser, pero sabemos todos que es por nuestro bien. Él no solo me ha ayudado a comprender en sí las reglas del juego y la manera de jugarlo, sino cómo debo de comportarme dentro y fuera del campo. Recuerdo las primeras veces que estaba confundido en la manera de cómo se manejaba un equipo de béisbol en Estados Unidos, pero con el pasar del tiempo lo comprendí y estoy muy agradecido con el coach Ricky en todo lo que me ha ayudado, mentalmente, físicamente. Estoy muy agradecido con él y sé que todos nosotros estamos con él. Sabemos que llega a ser muy duro o las reglas llegan a ser muy complicadas a lo que estamos acostumbrados, pero con el pasar del tiempo, los meses, los años, nos damos cuenta que es la verdad, es la vida, así se maneja la vida. Pues me siento muy agradecido con él, la verdad. Sé que desde que llegué a la high school en sophomore year, me ha ayudado a formarme a lo que soy ahora, y no tenerlo en el campo, la verdad se siente que hace falta algo en el equipo. No solo se trata del coach, sino se trata de todo el equipo. Esto no solo nos afecta a nosotros, lo afecta a él, a otros coaches, y pues nada, es todo.
C, announcement of convenience into closed session. We'll be back around 6:30. Yeah, 6:30.